Hello. Today we're going to be talking about Barbara Colaroso's theory for classroom management, and it is called interdiscipline. That is her model. There are three key concepts that encompass this classroom management model. One is development of interdiscipline is more important than traditional classroom control. It is important for us to teach our students how to be responsible for their actions rather than us try to control their actions. The next one is problem solving is key to developing interdiscipline. And the third one is students must be taught how to think, not what to think. It is important for us to teach our students how to think for themselves so they are not persuaded one way or another to everybody else's ideas or opinions. They need to be strong in their, hold strong in their own thinking. There are three types of classrooms that Barbara goes or talks about. One is jellyfish, which there is absolutely no structure. When I think of this, I think of a teacher trying to be the best friend of the students and not really have any structure or expectations for her students or their students. Next one is brick wall. The rules are unbending and used to control students. And the last one is backbone, which there is a consistent structure and students are given second chances to learn from their mistakes. Everyone is human. We all make mistakes. Adults make a mistake and we are given a second chance to make up for it and learn from our mistakes. So we need to do that for our students as well and let them know that it's okay to make a mistake because that's how we learn. To teach problem solving in our classroom, there are 6 steps that Barbara goes over. One is to identify and define the problem. So what is going on? What is the problem? We need to help students through that first process for them to be able to go through the rest of the steps. Next is list possible solutions. So there might be multiple things that a student can do to fix the problem. So then we need to evaluate the options, which is step 3, and which one is the best way to fix our problem. And then step 4 is choose one of the solutions. Step 5 is make a plan. Students should act out one step at a time. And then step 6 is reevaluate the problem and the student. So when a problem arises and the student goes through the 6 steps and has a solution, they need to learn how to go back and reevaluate so that they don't have to make that same mistake again. And those 6 steps leads into reconciliatory justice. So there's 3 R's to this justice. Restitution involves fixing the damage done. So they need to, that's like the first couple of steps that they need to figure out what the problem is, make a plan, and then follow through. Resolution is identify the steps to prevent the problem from happening again, and then reconciliation is healing the hurt. So going and apologizing to the person that they hit or kick or whatever the case may be, said some hurtful things. Yeah. Okay. These are some of the rules of the classroom that Barbara has in her interdiscipline model. They're very basic, almost kind of like expectations for the students, which rules should not be very intense. They should be just a broad statement of what I need and what I want and what I expect from the students in the classroom. So there's 4 of them. Show up on time, be prepared, do assignments, and respect yourself and each other. Now, when a student may break one of those rules, there are real-world consequences that Barbara believes is beneficial for the students and effective. So when you think of a consequence when a student breaks a rule, is it reasonable? Is it simple? Is it valuable, and is it practical? We need to make sure that the consequences that we give are practical to what the infraction is. So don't give some bogus consequence for a student being late. You know, we need to make sure it's practical and that it will teach them a lesson and it will teach them something rather than it just being a punishment and they don't learn anything at all. And that is the end. Here are my resources that I used. Thank you very much.